Alrighty. What's up, everybody? I know no one is in this live currently, but this is where I'm going to start to save all my live readings. I know the video is a little grainy right now because I am in need of a new computer like ASAP, but it's coming along. It's coming along. So today I just want to hop on here for a quick general message reading. Nothing too crazy. This won't be a long and drawn out reading. As always, tarot is for entertainment purposes. Wink, wink. So all things said in this video are strictly for entertainment purposes only. Please do not run out and ruin your life because of something Dani said from the Cocoa Café, child. No, 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 no. That's not how we do things. But I just want to get on here and do some general love message readings. Before I started shuffling, before I decided to get on here, I was watching a documentary with the late great Nipsey Hussle. And I knew a little bit about Nipsey Hussle, but the thing is, I wasn't really the biggest fan of Nipsey Hussle's music, but I always admired his work ethic. So a lot of you, it may be time to put your feet on the pavement. It might be time for you all to start hustling, start getting this money, start getting up out of here. A lot of us have been kind of on pause due to COVID-19 and just the bizarre 2020 year. Bizarre 2020 year that has graced us, child. But it is now 2021. If you believe in numerology, you know that 212121 energy is very much jumpstart energy. It's very much beginnings. You know what I'm saying? So ones, 1111, and just ones in general represent that ace energy, which is like the start, the start of a new beginning. Hopefully everybody can hear me. Let me see if I can turn my mic up. I don't. I think that's fine. I think everybody can hear me. If anybody is interested, this is not an intended love reading, but you know, if love messages come out, I'm not gonna stop it. This is the romantic tarot deck that I am using for the general public, and also the romance angel oracle card. So let's see. It might end up being a love reading now that I think about it. Let's see. Spirit, please give me the general messages for the collective. Spirit, can I please get general messages for the collective? 3 cards, please. 3 cards, please. Ooh. All right. I don't think that's your card. I just think that is a message. Spirit, can I get some general messages for the collective? Ooh. Thank you. All right. So off top, I'm reading this a little backwardsly, which I never do. Don't never, child help me, which I never really do, but I feel like I should for some reason. For a lot of you all may have fought for a seat at the table that you no longer want anymore. This is why I think I was getting the energy of like hustle energy, just ready to get up and move around. I do feel like some of you are bored with your current state of life, even though you might be comfortable. By the way, this is going to be an intuitive message reading, so I'm going to dibble and dabble off from the traditional Rider Waite definitions of tarot cards just for today because I want to. So just ride with me. If you don't like it, feel free to click off. But yeah, if you look at this woman here, hopefully you all can see it. My lighting is crazy. She's at this beautiful, decadent table set out, but there's nobody with her. And also she looks a little bit bored or discontented with is discontented a word? But a little bit like with a little bit of discontent, as if all these beautiful things, all these luxurious items, all of this abundance, it's not really worth it. So for a lot of you, you may be second guessing some of the things that you worked hard for, some of the things that you thought you wanted. You're now second guessing it, and maybe thinking about was it all worth it? Is that something that I really want? A lot of you also, on the flip side, it may be that a lot of you have done a lot of your inner work, a lot of your social Sorry, your inner work, a lot of your work, like as far as your career and as far as like getting money, getting that bread, getting to the bag. But now you have all the material things you want, but you realize maybe you don't have a lot of the friends that you wanted or a lot of the social relationships. For some of you all, it's simply having everything you want except for a partner. Don't worry, your time is coming. But it's an energy of like maybe one should stop and smell the roses for a second. Or oh, I just heard it like this. Or if now that I'm stopping to smell the roses, there's not many roses around. Interesting. So it's like now that you have time to rest, you may realize that your circle is extremely small, or that your love life is just not cutting it, or the job you worked so hard at wasn't worth it, or something like that. Interesting, interesting. I still feel like there's an energy of singlehood, because if you look at this card in the upright, which is the first card. Sorry, broken nail and all, child. But if you look at this card in the upright, she has many suitors. There's a lot of people who want her attention. She has three seemingly wealthy or established gentlemen at her beck and call, honey, and she's just luxuriating in it and flirting and things like that. But because this is in reverse, some of you may be feeling like you don't have suitors, or also I heard the right suitors. So, oh, okay. So this kind of echoes this card that we got early. I feel like some of you all are lonely. You just want somebody to share with, which is really interesting, because I do feel like you have a lot. Like if you look at the way this woman is dressed, she doesn't seem like she's wanting or needing from anybody. She seems very well put together. She might even have a little point. Okay. But there's this energy of like no one to share it with, which is pretty interesting. Um, the next card we have is the middle card, which is the Four of Swords. Now, before y'all start to tell me how to read, like I said, I am doing intuitive messages for this video. If you are interested in specific spreads or specific Rider-Waite interpretations, please do your own research or wait till I release a video where I am in that mood. But if you see, I feel like this is truly what your heart's desire. Like you want to be merry, like Merry Christmas, but be merry, dance into the wind, have that partner, even double date for some of you all. But unfortunately, this is not where you are at. So a lot of you, I do feel like this is a bit of a romance reading, because I feel like a lot of you are now looking about starting a family. So some of you might even start to double date or get yourself back out there. But because this is a sword card, I do want to tell you to be careful. Make sure you are not in your head too much about dating, because you don't want to be thirsty and end up making the wrong decision about anything like that. And you just want to have your guards up a little bit. Be smart about the dating that you are about to embark on, or if you choose to do so. Spirit, is there any last message as far as my collective folk who are a little lonely and now questioning the seat at their table? Any ooh, okay. Any overall advice? Yeah. So what I got is the love yourself first card. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. But you got this card in the reverse, which the way I'm interpreting it in this reading is I feel like most of you all have done this aspect of loving yourself first, and now Spirit may be saying maybe open up a little bit to invite somebody in your circle for a change. Everything doesn't have to be so independent. I could be speaking to a lot of life path number ones out there. Trust me, I know the struggle, and maybe Spirit is now urging you to invite people in a little bit more than you are used to. Also, on the flip side, don't forget about loving yourself first. For some of you, this is for a small number of you. The reason why you haven't ushered in a new love is simply because Spirit has a little bit more work to do with you. They don't feel like you are quite ready to maybe just go out there and start dating. I feel like this is for a very small number of you. I do feel like some of you may struggle with self-love, and they want to, even though you are very successful in other areas of your life, Spirit does want to do a little bit more work with you as far as self-love, so you do not attract the wrong mate. But that is for a small number of you. And the reason why I said that is because at the bottom of the deck, you have codependency. So for some of you, Spirit is saying start to invite people in, or the reason why, okay, two messages coming in. For some of you, you are afraid of codependency. You may have been in a very, very rough relationship that was toxic and even abusive or borderline abusive is what I'm hearing. That might have suffered from addictions, or just like a partner who just did not treat you well. So you've kind of done the work to build a life for yourself, to build your own happiness, to even build your own financial stability. However, Spirit does not want you to be scared of being dependent, but just be wary of codependency, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, for some of you all, they're saying don't be so scared of codependency, but it's okay to want to be dependent or have dependents for people who want children or to just have a partner. It's not the worst thing in the world. For others of you, the reason why you are single is because you do struggle with that loving yourself first. Basically, it's almost two sides of the same coin. For half of the collective, or for a number of the collective, I feel like it's the element of like you lost your self-worth. So nobody's ever going to put you in this codependent energy ever again. Oh, this could be the one that's peeking out. I didn't even mean to pick that up. But for some of you, you like, I will never let myself become codependent again. I'm going to build my own life. I'm going to make my own seat at the table, right? But now you're kind of realizing you're a little bit lonely in doing so. And for the other half of y'all are like, I am currently still in this process of trying to love myself first. So that is why I am single. At the end of the day, like I said, it is the same. It is two sides to the same exact coin. It is both two people or two groups of people who truly want real love, and they want somebody to be with, but they want it to be healthy. So don't give up the fight. Collective, it will come to you, and it's gonna come to you sooner than you think, because like I said, that card that was picking out was this could be the one. You have already met the romantic partner you seek. If you haven't met them in the physical, you could have been getting downloads. You could be getting downloads in your dream or certain messaging, or you're seeing people who could be your type or things like that. So that means that in the spiritual world, you're already picking up that you're about to fall in love, you're about to find your one. It just hasn't happened in the physical world. For others of you, you and your partner need to heal. So y'all are in a moment of separation, but the person you are supposed to be with, you have indeed already met them. So I think that concludes this short little reading, general messages for March. This is for all signs. Whoever it resonates for, that is who it's for. Know that all readings, especially YouTube readings, do not resonate with every person. So if it does not resonate with you, go ahead and walk on by, find another reader. But yeah, good luck, collective. Love is coming in, and don't worry. The table that you have built for yourself is coming in soon to be populated with people that you love. Bye.